everyone! Thanks for coming back for our 12 Days of Christmas. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make this adorable Santa garland. We are going to start making our garland by first making our Santas, and then we'll make some ornaments to go with that. What you will need is 2 strips of paper, a white and a red, about 4 inches wide and 12 inches long. You will need a light pink sheet of paper cut out into a small circle about the size of a soda can. And then you will need 2 very small circles, they're about 1/2 inch or so, like that, in diameter. You'll need 2 of those. I just used the lid of my glue stick as my size for that. You'll need a white one, and you will need a red one for that. So first we're going to cut out our small circles. We're going to trace and cut out our small circles. I already traced mine, so I'm going to cut mine out. So like I said, you'll need a light pink or a orangey color, something to be the face color for your Santa. So you're going to go ahead and trace, like I said, it's about the size of a soda can. If you got something along that line, that will be perfect for that. And then you need 2 smaller circles, 1 red and 1 white. I just used the cap of my glue stick, which is going to work real well to hold this project together. Now, if when you're putting it on the string, you wanted to glue it all together on the string, you could do that, but I would recommend then using like a tacky glue or an Elmer's glue, not a glue stick. Otherwise, you can just put it together like I'm doing and then attach it to the string with a couple of little staples. And that should keep it on from sliding once it's on the string. You can just slide it on and not put the staples in, but then it'll slide up and down the string as you're doing it. If you don't glue it in or if you don't staple it, the Santa will kind of slide up and down. So I have all my pieces cut out and ready to go. So the first thing we're going to do is start with our white strip, and we're going to just curl it in half. We're not going to glue, we're not going to fold it. We don't want to crease this part. That's our beard. So you're going to take your glue stick and just put a little bit of glue right at the top of your white strip of paper, and then just curl the bottom part up to the other side and just squash it down real good so that the glue holds. So you're going to end up with a little paper loop just like that. That's going to be our beard. Squash it real good so your glue stick holds just like that. Next, you're going to take your pink circle. You're going to fold that in half, like so. You're going to put a little glue on both sides of that half. And then you're going to center that fold over top of the section of white that you just glued. And you're going to glue it down on either side. That's going to be your Santa face right there. So we're going to glue that down just like that. Then we're going to take our red paper, and we're going to cut out a hat shape. Just needs to be sort of triangular. It doesn't need to be the whole width of the paper. It needs to be the whole width of the paper. It doesn't need to be the whole length of the paper. So if you just want to go ahead and cut yourself a basic triangle out of that, it doesn't have to be perfect, but you're going to want to cut yourself a basic triangle. And then you're going to take your glue stick, and you're going to put a little glue on the bottom of that, the wide end, not the pointy end, and you are going to glue it on to your white piece where the pink is. Now you're going to overlap it a little, but you don't want to overlap it too much. Enough that your glue holds, but not so much that you're covering all of that pink, because you need to have a little bit for your face. So it's going to look something like that when you're done. Now, if your hat is not as wide as your white piece of paper and you got these weird little corners, you can just simply take your scissors and snip those right off, and that will get you a much smoother look on the edge of your Santa hat. So there's that. Once you have your hat glued on, you're going to lay it down, and you're just going to give it like a quirky little fold over. It could be angled. It doesn't have to be perfectly straight, but you're just going to give it this cute little fold. I made mine straight across the bottom just so it was easier to see, but that's going to be its little flip to the side. And you can do that in any direction. If you want to flip it the other way, go ahead. Then you're going to take your white circle that you cut out, your small white circle. You're going to put some glue on that, and you are going to glue it to the end, the pointy end of your hat. So there's the little pom-pom in the bottom of Santa's hat. Crease that real good so that it stays down. There you go. Then you're going to take that little red circle that you cut out, and you are going to glue that on as Santa's nose. So it's going to go towards the bottom of your circle. It's going to overlap onto that white part where the beard is a little bit. So it's sort of like a beard and mustache combination coming out right underneath the nose. So it's going to look like that. Then you're going to want to grab a pen or pencil. I just used a black pen when I did mine. I'm going to use pencil this time around, and you're going to draw eyeballs on your little Santa face right above the nose, just like that. And then just a little smiley face under the nose to make a happy little friendly Santa. And then your Santa is finished. The other part of our garland is the ornaments that's going to go on there. So what you're going to do for that is you're going to grab whatever color paper you want to use for the ornaments. You can use one color, two colors, as many as you want. You're going to fold just a part of that down, like so, and find something else round, bigger than what you used for your Santa face. I have this can of turtle food that I'm using, but you could use a can, any kind of canned good honestly will work. And then I'm going to trace on, now when I lay this down, you'll notice I am lining up the top edge of it with where I folded the paper. You're going to want to do that because that's going to help you hold the ornament on. You want your ornament to be two pieces but to stay together. So you're going to trace it right up at the top edge where you folded your piece of paper, like this. Then you're going to cut that out, and that's going to be the ornament shape that's going to go between your Santas. Now if you do it correctly, you should end up with a circle that is still folded at the top that you can open up, just like that. All right, so now we have all the pieces we need to put on our garland. So you're going to grab, I'm just using a basic yarn like that you crochet with, but you could use twine or ribbon, whatever you have laying around. I just had this shiny blue yarn that I think gives it a nice extra little Christmassy pop. And what you're going to do is you're going to grab your Santa. You're going to start with, maybe put a loop at the end if you want. You can always add that later. But you're going to start with your Santa, and you're going to slide the string right through Santa's beard. And you're going to push it up as far as you can to the top of Santa and his beard, just like that. Now this is where I recommend the staple. If you wanted to put your Santa together on the string, like I said, and you wanted to use a tacky glue, you could. But I'm just going to go ahead and grab my stapler and put two staples, one on either side of Santa, to hold that string and Santa in place so that he doesn't go sliding up and down your garland, just like that. So that's how we're going to put on our Santas. Then we're going to put on our Christmas ornament. So you're going to take that folded circle you just cut out. You're going to take your glue stick and you're going to put glue on one side of that circle. And then you're going to take that fold and you're going to fold it right over that string, like so. And then just push that glue down. Now because this is a smaller piece, the glue is going to be tight enough to keep it from sliding. The Santa's a little bit bigger, a little bit wider, so he's going to slide. That's why I said if you glued him together on the string, it would stay all together just fine. But if you glued them together separate and then you're attaching them to the string, you're going to want to use staples for that. So then you add your ornament. Then you grab your next Santa. You string him through the exact same way. Staple him in place. Stapler is being incooperative. Staple him in place. And then I'm going to leave it at that. But then you can just keep going, alternating your Santas and your ornaments all the way down your piece of string. So you end up with a very cute little Santa garland that you can hang pretty much anywhere inside your house. I would not recommend hanging it outside your house as it is made out of paper. So you can pretty much hang it anywhere inside your house that you would like, and then just go ahead and leave yourself maybe a good 6 inches or so on the end, like that. Double it up, tie yourself another little loop so that you can hook it on to whatever it is you're going to hang it on, and I'm just going to trim my end. And there you go. You've got yourself an adorable little Santa garland. You can put it on your tree even if you wanted to, I guess. On your mantle, on your tree, on your doorways, inside, anywhere you want. You can hang him up, and then he'll just be there smiling at you the whole season. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you've been having a great time participating in our 12 days of Christmas. I'd love to see your garland when you're finished, so go ahead and snap a picture of that and post it right underneath this video with the hashtag CLSV12days. Bye!